Hi, my name is Charlotte and welcome to my Queen Scout journey. So, what did I actually need to do? Well, I needed to complete my Chief Scout Platinum Award, which involved my Duke of Edinburgh, bronze, 6 nights away and 2 activities, my Chief Scout Diamond, which involved my Silver Duke of Edinburgh, 12 nights away, 2 activities, and to get my Queen Scout, I needed to complete my Gold Duke of Edinburgh, 18 nights away, 2 activities, and this presentation. My Gold Duke of Edinburgh played a huge part in me getting my Queen Scout. I used to do loads of different activities, learn loads of new skills, and I absolutely loved it. For my skill, I did navigation. I loved walking and being in the outdoors, but not really knew how to get myself there. So, I decided to pick up a map and compass and learn how to get myself from A to B. For my volunteering, I became a young leader and helped set up the first Buck Fussy Scout group, where I still volunteer today, in the Beavers, Cubs and Scout sections. My physical was paddleboarding. I absolutely love paddleboarding, so I was thrilled that I can continue it as a physical. And by spending weekends out on the water, I managed to paddleboard with pods of 10 to 20 dolphins at a time and see stunning things that you could only see by yourself, cut off from the world on the water. For my residential, I went to the Welsh Scout Jamboree and I loved every moment of it. I couldn't change that experience for the world. I changed the person, I learned and developed new skills, and I loved it. My expedition, I was a little disappointed that I couldn't go to a foreign country and did what I planned for. But I ended up doing it on Dartmoor with a group of an amazing set of explorers from the 11th Torbay, and I wouldn't have changed that experience for the world. So let me share with you now my Jamboree story.
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. When it gets hard, you know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive. We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home. Loving can heal. Loving can mend your soul, and it's the only thing that I know. I swear it will get easier. Remember that with every piece of you. And it's the only thing we take with us when we die. within your soul. And if you hurt me, well that's okay baby, only words bleed inside these pages. You just hold me, I won't ever let you go. When I'm away, I will remember how you kissed me under the lamppost back on 6th Street, hearing you whisper through the phone. And when it gets hard, wait for me to come home. You know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive. We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home. Loving can heal, loving can mend your soul, and it's the only thing that I know. I swear it will get easier. Remember that with every piece of you. And it's the only thing we take with us when we die. We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts were never broken, time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't.
So here's a quick video to sum up what my gold DV expedition was like. We were hit with wind, rain, snow, sleet, but we loved it. So values, what on earth did I do for that? So for the first part, I ran nights at Explorers talking about our different scout values, our scout law and our promise, and we discussed and made up our own. We also looked at moral dilemmas that happen in everyday life, and we discussed and we debated what to do when it happens. I also had the privilege of helping to set up the first Buckfastleigh Scout group, which was an amazing experience. And for my community section, as an explorer group, we looked at what kind of mental health problems there were, how we could look after them and how we could keep ourselves healthy. We also raised a lot of money for the charity Minds at our Christmas events. But also, as part of community, we learn about the local area we scout in, Torquay. We learn a lot about the area, and we had the privilege of people come in to talk to us about what they do in Torquay. So, for the international part of the badge, I went to the World Scout Jamboree. But even before the World Scout Jamboree, we were doing evenings about different countries, flags, religion, and scouting and food. And we learned that through quizzes, music, games, and food, all from different countries around the world. So when I came back from the World Scout Jamboree, I planned and delivered an evening where we talked about scouting in international countries, and I taught them different languages, and I showed them uniforms and knickers and badges that I had gotten from the World Scout Jamboree. So what have I actually learned by achieving my Queen Scout? Well, that I'm a pretty confident person, that I can accomplish anything that comes my way, even if it's really difficult. I can stand in a room and speak to hundreds of people. I'm not afraid to put my point across and make a stand. And I can stand in a room and tell 20 cubs what kind of game we're playing. So where did this all start? Well, it all started when I was a Girl Guide in Rainbows. And I was only doing it to be with friends. It wasn't very impactful. I didn't really learn much. And then discovering scouting, where I've achieved some of the top awards through the movement, and I've learned new skills and new things about myself and properly pushed myself out of my comfort zone. I've become a better person, a more confident person. And the person that's talking to you now, talking about her Queen Scout. So after 10 years of doing the most crazy, exciting things, I have gone from someone who, hidden in a shell, wasn't quite confident, only doing things to be with her friends, to a totally unique, confident, outstanding Queen Scout that you're listening to today. So through the joys of scouting, I have met some amazing friends, and I have definitely learnt skills for life. Thank you for taking your time to listen to my story, to listen to my Queen Scout story.